JPMorgan files a new Bitcoin note offering 1.5 times gains through BlackRock's IBIT. So at the same time, they're attacking strategy and maybe getting some of their friends to attack strategy and issuing short reports to drive strategy down and hurt them. They're issuing their own Bitcoin-backed security, right? It's kind of ironic.
Kind of ironic, or maybe not.
Well, it's all is fair in love and war and securities business. So JPMorgan is offering institutional clients a structured Bitcoin product using IBIT that pays off big if Bitcoin takes off in 2028, with some downside protections and parameters baked in. So anyway, there's some details here, but the comment here is start preparing mentally for unexplainable Bitcoin price action leading into December 21st, 2026. Incentives are always in the fine print. In this case, it comes from the auto call feature that shuts off the tail risk for JPMorgan. So this time next year, Randy, could be interesting.
So I thought that Bitcoin was complex. You and I have been talking about that for 2 years. You've been training me and teaching me how Bitcoin works and whatnot, and I thought it was complex. The instruments that are coming out now are taking Bitcoin or Ethereum and others and adding like 1 or 2 layers of complexity on top.
Yes.
Making it almost impossible for anybody other than, well, maybe even making it impossible for economists to understand it. But certainly for the average guy on the street, holy mackerel, it's complex.
Well, the securities industry is doing what it does best. It takes things that are hard to understand and make them even more difficult to understand, and they make money from doing that.
Yeah.
To simplify it a little bit, if you just viewed Bitcoin as digital gold,
right,
then they're just creating securities around that commodity. Now, to say that Bitcoin is digital gold is massively simplifying what Bitcoin is. Right. So it's a good start, but that's not where you should end in your understanding of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But this is shaping up to be a real battle. And of course, as I've said, well, a couple of things here, right? As AI starts to sort of infiltrate everything, AI is not going to stand for the banking system as it's currently structured. It's not going to work for AI. It doesn't work for micropayments. Right. It doesn't work for moving money internationally across borders over the weekend or during bank holidays.
Sure.
Not to mention the friction and the fees that the banks earn when they do these transactions for companies. The foreign exchange business, for example, is a massive revenue generator for banks. So they feel very threatened now by all these things, stable coins and what Strategy's doing in attracting capital. Right? If Strategy positions themselves as a digital bank, essentially, that threatens JPMorgan and the whole banking system.
Right.
Right. So, and the other thing I think too is what Strategy is going through now in terms of fighting against these powerful forces. As a Tesla investor, this rhymes with what Tesla's been facing over the years. Right. As powerful forces from the media, big oil, big auto.
Right.
Governments have been fighting Elon all these years and trying to hurt him in some way.
So is the Genius Act supposed to mitigate a little of this or somehow define it a little bit better so that even government agencies will be and finance involved companies will be better able to navigate?
Good question, Randy. I'm not intimately familiar with the ins and outs of the Genius Act. Maybe next time we can talk about that if I have a chance to take a look at it.
Okay.
I don't know specifically.
Okay.
But clearly we have a long way to go. We've got JPMorgan still debanking people because of their Bitcoin position.
Right.
Right. And Cynthia Lummis had a post the other day about Operation Choke Point 2.0. Here we go again. Right. And so there's still some issues here, I think, to deal with.
Yeah.
The future is here. The singularity is coming. Grab your copy today, available now on Amazon in Kindle, print, or Audible. Unlock the future one page at a time. What will you build tomorrow?